Hey folks, it's Matt with Multifamily Inspection Services, and we are near the West Coast today in Land O'Lakes, Florida. And this is a repeat customer and friend. This isn't a physical due diligence inspection. This is what we're doing here is a wind mitigation survey. And for a wind mitigation survey, you have to access the attic in each building. So not each unit, just each building. So here there's 7 structures. So I need to get in the attic of each of the 7 buildings, look at the roof to wall connections to see if it's hurricane straps, make sure that the straps are properly fastened. Typically with wood frame, which here the second floor is frame, you're gonna have hurricane clips. But each roof to wall connection has to have a minimum of 3 fasteners. And there are times we find where the fastening is incorrect. And then that kicks it down to what's called a toenail, which would be like if the truss was just nailed to the wooden top plate. Another feature is roof shape. So these are gable roofs, but if your property has a hip roof, which slopes down in all 4 fields, when the wind hits that, it deflects upward. Where, these gable walls, there's a lot of shear force that could go against the gable wall and cause the roof system to fail. Another feature, anything 2006 or newer, they're going to have re-nailed the roof decking with an 8D ring shank nail. And this gives the roof decking a lot more uplift resistance. Another feature that they're looking for is what's called a secondary water resistance. And typically felt papers just fasten with button cap fasteners, where the secondary water resistance is an adhesive, like an adhesive membrane that adheres to the roof decking. So if some shingles blow off, the roof's going to still shed water. And then another one is opening protection. And we don't typically find that with multifamily. Some newer properties we will on occasion. But with these high insurance costs that everyone across the state is experiencing, reaching out to your insurance company, especially if the roofs are newer, and just asking them about a wind mitigation survey and how that could help lower your wind premium. Because these prices have doubled and tripled for some customers. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing great. If you have any questions or if we could ever be of help, just reach out to us anytime. Happy investing. Signing off.